Hello everyone, my name is Relax and Panic, and this is another reaction to, well, note, Bakemonogatari. Holy heck, the name is not so easy one. Well, this episode kind of surprised me. One of the main reasons you can hear. And I was really struggling in the beginning. So when this episode started, and the little dance number that is here started, I really stopped recording to check if I got the right series, because it was like, what the heck is going on? So, what you will see is me doing it again. It was just the first 30 seconds, so there's not so much in. However, interesting episode. So you know what to do. As always, go into my descriptions, watch it. As always, please replace the dots that are written with real dots, and you should see the reaction itself. And once you've done, come back here and hear me out about this episode. So, until then, bye-bye. For those of you that already came back, welcome back. Okay, that was chaotic, at least. Chaotic. I really don't know what to think about this series right now. That is strange. I like it. The fact that I cannot wrap my head around what we are going to get, what it is about, keeps it interesting. And I mean, we are just in episode 3, and I still have not very much of a clue what's going on. Well, no question there. Araragi is a strange guy. He's, well, I'm not sure if he is creepy, but he acts strange for sure, especially in this episode. So let's go through it one by one. I wrote down quite a bit, and I'm just guessing, like, right now, this is a series where it is really hard for me to put a finger on what is going on. Normally when we are in episode 3, I have like some theories where it is going, what the world is like and stuff like that, and about some characters. Here, I really have no clue. Good one. Possibly why you asked me to watch it. So let's see. It is Mother's Day. That's what it starts with, like. And in the background we have a main problem for Araragi, because out of whichever reasons, he does not want to be at home on Mother's Day and celebrate with his mother, as he possibly should. So he sneaked out, and one of his little sisters, the elder one, 4 years younger than him, got him, and, well, freaked out a little bit about the fact that he was running away from home on such a day. I can see her reasons, but I guess there are reasons why he does it. So, we will see. His sisters seem to be kind of famous, the Fire Sisters, so I guess they give fire to everyone. Would be fitting. So, well, I guess we will learn more about them as the series rolls on. I'm not sure if we had his last or his first name. I'm always confusing last and first names, sorry. So he's not only Araragi, he is Koyomi, I think it is. So that's his full name, Araragi Koyomi. I guess Koyoni, not sure here, is his first name, and Araragi is his last name, so the family name. Always a little bit complicated. It's the other way around in Japanese. So he's alone in this park, in this bicycle park where you have a play for kids mainly. And he seems to like it to be alone. And then we see for the first time this girl here, which is Hachikuji Mayoi, if I pronounce that correctly, or Mayoi, not sure. The intro, the music we've seen from her, the dance routine, to call it that way, was completely off the hook, completely like funny and flipping and overwhelming girly. Although the text that is inside, I am not sure what is really going on. So there's one thing, she seems to be existing multiple times. So either she has a lot of twin sisters, or from her perspective, I guess that's what we have, she talks to herself, has herself standing next to her. I'm not sure what's going on. She definitely talked about going over and over the same thing, I think. So maybe it's one of those hedgehog days or whatever it is called, reliving the same day. Just a theory. The one thing is, she says it doesn't matter if I turn left or right. It's always the same. So, although it is funnily shown, I guess she's somehow trapped, running in circles, which is fitting to the fact that she's looking on the map and not finding her way, kind of, although knowing where to go, it seems. As I said, I'm wildly speculating here. Wildly. Even more widely than ever before. Because right now, this series is very mean to me, not giving much of information. So, that's about her. She has this huge pink backpack, whatever that might be. Let's see. Yeah. Then we, by accident, had Senjugahara coming by, stating it is her hood, that she is like from there, and talking to Araragi, and that is a really strange one. So she, you'd already told me in some comments that what we see is from the perspective of Araragi, so it is very much influenced by the way he experiences it. So as example, if we have a very high amount of fan service as example, it is because he perceives it this way. So a lot of what is happening might be overplayed in his mind. However, she to me, it seems as though she is like checking his creepiness level. So she's really triggering him, like, so you love, don't you want to love your sister? Like in love meaning of marrying your sister and stuff like, which is creepy. So he says no, and then she says, okay, so you're more the kind of guy that when he's married to someone, then will go after this one has died, after the sister of your ex-wife. So after your sister-in-law in the end. And he's like, no, that would be creepy. So you would be more into your sister instead. So that's like, she's giving him choices which both are bad. And I don't know why she's doing it. So that's completely, I mean, they do not know each other very much yet. And if I just think of someone I've met and we would have talks like that, I would be like, okay, it was nice meeting you. Bye. That's it. I don't know on what kind of roller coaster you are, but you are crazy. So I don't know what's going on here. She kind of then offers him maybe to be his girlfriend. I think for like as an excuse why he wasn't there at Mother's Day, but he doesn't take that. He doesn't take this option, and instead says like you could have just, I don't know, bought me lemonade or stuff alike. Instead, a thank you, because that it is what it is about. She wants to know what he wants as a thank you for helping her out. That is a very strange relationship those two have. And I really don't know what is going on there. I especially in this episode, from time to time, ask myself if she really is there. Out of multiple reasons. Because everything he has with her, with Mayoi, is only him and her. So we do not see Senjugahara in the scene. After all of this happened, which I will talk about, that she is standing next and he is talking only to her. Then she leaves and then he's talking only to the girl again. And so there's like no direct contact between those two characters. There's no direct watching each other and anything. And as he says, she will lead the way. Majoi here states something like, she'll lead the way. And we had it before that she said that he is very female and referred to him as she. So maybe I'm completely confused, which might very well be. But I wouldn't be too much surprised if Senjugahara wasn't really there. And it was all his mind, which would even be more crazy because he's more nuts than I see him already. However, back to Hachikuji Mayoi. I know there are some Japanese people out there who are right now like cringing in their seats, like, oh please don't say those words. So that was a strange one. So he goes to her and tries to help her, kind of. And the first thing she states is, "Go away, I hate you." Who does that? I mean, if you're like, I don't need your help, go away, or something like that, or you look strange, you look creepy, or I was told by my parents not to talk to strangers, stuff like that, that would be okay. But this hard, direct confrontation of I hate you, I don't know where this is coming from. So once again, what the heck's happening? If we would go back into my theory that she's reliving the day again, as I said, I'm wildly speculating, it would work out, because then she would already know him, because she met him in another of these days and hates him. Easily said. Which would explain why she's even fighting against him and everything. Because that's the next thing. Which elementary school girl attacks a bigger person? That's just crazy. So, strange talk between these two. Strange interactions. I like the fact that he even points out that he's standing over the dropped body of an elementary school girl, which he punched down and is laughing manically. Yes, that is him. I like that exposition. It's fitting. It tells us that he is even aware that he's behaving strange as hell. So that's, I mean, what an episode. Let me see. Got that. Yeah. There's one more thing which is not about this episode. So we had it in the episodes before as well, and I've seen it, but I missed talking about it. We have the pop-ups of his thoughts, as far as I know, of those Japanese words, signs, which are then used somehow in context, give maybe some people who are able to read and understand Japanese better than me more insight. Not for me. But what I'm aware of is this black scene and red scene change. And I don't know what it means, but I'm aware of it. I will keep an eye on it. Maybe it is important. I tried once I realized it in this episode, was somewhere past half, that we had those changes, black scene, red scene. If it is just for an intermission, a short one, or if it is maybe something more important. Might be like a point of view, inner view, outer view, I have no idea. So, but just wanted to let you know that I'm aware of this. There is something which I do not understand yet. However, that's my analysis, or my try of analyzing this episode. She states she's the lost child of Snail. I will possibly have to check for this word. I'm pretty sure that I heard snail somewhere before, but I don't know yet. But I think it is part 1. It was the episode was named part 1, so we have a new storyline, it seems, which plays into my belief from the end of last episode, where I said so maybe we have like closed storylines which are more or neither into the same direction. Right now I can't say for sure. So if that would be, then he will possibly try to help her somehow, although she does not seem to be happy about it at all. But that was a very, very confusing episode. It was the first time that I was aware that the music of this episode was something that stressed me. Not in a very big way. Not that I would say, well, I'm not watching it. It was just a very repetitive music and a very easy one, like just 2 or 3 chords going again and again and again, which is fine for like 30 seconds. After a minute, it gets sickening, and once it goes longer, it creates stress, at least in me. But it was fitting to this. It's fitting more neither to the whole series. So series with the fast changes in pictures and the very fast talking and action happening puts a lot of pressure on me already. I guess on many others as well. And this music that is additionally creating pressure is fitting in this way. But I am very aware that for this series, if it continues like this, I really have to be in the mood to watch it. There are other series which are, let's call it, easier, light series, just funny and entertaining. Even if you're tired or you're in a bad mood, you can watch those, and they will lift you up, and you will have fun. This series, although it has definitely very funny aspects in it, needs you very, very focused and relaxed. So I'm fine with it because I know that, and some of you in the comments already told me this before the series started, and some of my patrons stated about this series that it is a hard to swallow piece of interaction, because you need to be ready for every little sentence because it gives you insights. So thanks already. I guess that's it for this time. Yeah, I think that's it. I was hoping for a little bit more background about some characters, as I stated. Well, we got it. We got a little bit background about Araragi. Not very much, but we know about the family a little bit more now. Well, possibly we will see the other characters, especially Yoshino, in the next episodes, if it would be a constant theme that once Araragi encountered the problem of a person and understands it, he then goes to Yoshino. Although it would be nice to see that he's maybe able to solve some of those problems himself. We will see. That's it for this time. I hope you enjoyed. I did. And well, as always, please feel free to comment, like, and subscribe. And visit my Patreon, visit my Facebook page. If you have any questions to me, feel free to write them down. Especially for this series, if there are things, as we had in the comments already for this series, that you say it is necessary to know some specific words or terms, slang, something like that, to understand more of it, feel free to post it down. But please beware, don't spoil me. You're very welcome once an episode is through and there was a play on words as example, which I missed, to write it down. I would recommend those of you who read the comments as well, if you see someone spoiling, please to tell me, because I was warned for this series very strongly about spoilers, that there are very many people spoiling, so I hope it's not happening. So that's it this time. My name is Relax and Panic. Goodbye and out.